Well, good morning and welcome back to CityLine. With me, I have the Youth Marine Foundation, and they are here to talk about Sea Scouts. So please join me in welcoming Monique Trudnowski. Hello,
Hi.
my dear. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
You are the Executive Director of the Youth Marine Foundation. It's so great to have you in the studio.
Thank you.
And congratulations. And this handsome man next to you is Mr. Tom Rogers. He is, you are the skipper of the Charles N. Curtis ship number 110.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, sir. Welcome.
Thank you.
Good to have you here. You brought these two fabulous young people with you. We have Daphne Daniel and Jonathan Minch. You are Quartermaster Sea Scouts for the Charles N. Curtis ship, also number 110. Welcome to both of you this morning.
Thank you.
And thanks for being here. All right, let's just get right through it because this is such a fabulous organization. So tell us, what is the Tacoma Youth Marine Center?
You know, the Tacoma Youth Marine Center is located on the east side of the Theophos Waterway, and we are the premier center for getting youth on the water. We have partnerships that give all of our youth access to maritime skills training, science training. We work with Tacoma Public Schools, Sammy and Soda. We actually have a classroom on site. We take them out on our boats. They do water sampling and come grow plankton. We also partner with Metro Parks and host a Sails to Trails camp for our younger residents of Pierce County and Tacoma. But most importantly, we are home of the Tacoma Sea Scout base, which has been operating continuously for 95 years.
You guys don't look that old.
Yes, well, we definitely drink our orange juice.
Yes, you do. 95 years.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So let's talk about Sea Scouts, Tom. What is this program?
We're a program for young men and women ages 14 to 21. We obviously focus on the maritime industry. It's a nice place for young people to start. It has a wide variety of skills that they can learn. And certainly if they want to go in the maritime industry later on, or the recreational boating industry, they have a good foundation.
I love that. Okay, so I want to talk with Daphne and Jonathan here. First off, how long have you, Daphne, and you, Jonathan, been in Sea Scouts? Daphne, go ahead.
I've been in the program for 3 years, since my freshman year of high school.
Nice. Okay, and Jonathan?
I'm coming up on 6 years this June.
6 years. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. So when you think about Sea Scouts, what difference has it made in your life? Daphne, why don't you go ahead and answer that?
I think it's made a tremendous difference in my life. It's taught me how to be a leader. It's connected me with a community I might have never otherwise interacted with. It's been really influential.
I love that. And for you, Mr. 6 years?
It's been fantastic. The whole ride, similar to her, it's given me a lot of confidence as I've been growing up, going to college and whatnot. Confidence in my leadership skills and my ability to communicate with others. It's introduced me to a lot of people, just the adults at Scouting alone, and then part of the community events we do. We're introduced to a lot of influential people in the community and friends. Met a lot of people through this program, and it's had such an impact on my life.
Oh, I can see that. And so when you think about your favorite part of the program, and this is a hard thing to answer because, okay, you've got 3 years, you've got 6 years, and to be asked to pick one thing is difficult. But Daphne, what is the one favorite part?
I would say it's all of the amazing events and activities that we do on the boat, like our long cruises and the community events we go to.
Yeah, I would love to see that. What about you, Jonathan?
I just love the connections. I've made so many friends in the program alone that are my age, and then all the adults that I've met. I've met people from a variety of different work types, and people that have influenced what I want to do for college and when I get out in the workforce. And I've just seen so many examples and actually made real connections with so many people, and it's just fantastic.
I love that. So, Tom and Monique, from your point of view, why is the Sea Scout program important to young people? And I'll have Tom go first on that.
Well, I think it's important because we give young people an opportunity to grow and develop, opportunity for excellence. We have to take young people and give them the opportunity to do this activity because you grow by actions. You don't grow by textbooks. You need to put them out in the field and give them the chance to succeed. And that's really, I think, the most important part of what our program is. We give the young people the opportunity to succeed. Daphne came to this program. She was a wallflower and she hid.
Daphne.
And boy, she's not that today.
No, she is not.
So that's a classic example of a young person coming in who's afraid to communicate, doesn't have the confidence to do that, where we built that confidence and those skills to be out there in front of everybody.
Look at her now. My goodness. What would you add to that, Monique? You, because I got to say it. I mean, you are a mom, and you do a lot of community service, and you recognize a great program when you see it. So what do you see in this?
That's a great point. Thank you, Amanda. Raising 6 kids, they're all so different.
Yes.
You know, and especially when it comes to the age of 14 to 21, that's a very tender age.
It is.
And not everyone's going to be a football player, or not everyone's going to be a robotics major, not everyone's going to play the cello. So where do these kids fit in? You know, the Youth Marine Foundation, the Sea Scouts, are inclusive, co-ed, and it doesn't matter what shoes you wear, how tall you are, because when you get out on the water, the sea recognizes hard work, responsibility, and dedication.
Oh, I love that phrase.
Yes, it is great. And for 23% of the Tacoma population to be youth 18 and under, that's a huge segment of our population. So we like to serve those young people. And when they're with us, like you can see from 3 to 6 years, these are life-changing programs. They think it's fun to go down and get a wrench and work on the engine and then go out to the San Juan Islands, but they don't realize they're also learning conflict resolution, communication, responsibility, how to interface with adults. And there's those soft skills that they're learning while they're out there having fun, you know, on the water. And we're so lucky here in Tacoma to have the Puget Sound right in our back door. So I think it's really important to give access to kids and get them out there to find their niche and what they want to do.
Yeah, I love how you said that. Say it again. The sea respects.
The sea respects responsibility, leadership, and hard work.
Gosh, that's like out of a Hemingway novel.
I love it. That's going to be my new bumper sticker. How does that sound?
I think it should be. I think you should get T-shirts made.
Yes, there you go.
That says Sea Scouts, and then put it across the front.
That's right.
Because that is impressive.
Inclusive and diverse. That's what all these maritime activities are.
I love that. So let's talk about the recognition that was received on Tuesday from the Tacoma City Council.
You know, Tacoma is #1 in so many things. We live in such a great city, but I'm so proud that Tacoma is #1 in something that's youth-driven.
Yes.
So the Quartermaster Award, which is the equivalent of an Eagle Scout in the Boy Scouts, is achieved in the Sea Scouts through hard work and determination. This year, in March, we recognize 8 Quartermasters out of the Tacoma Sea Scout base. Nationally, there were about 30 recognized. So 8 of those 30 came from Tacoma.
Wow.
Right here. We are the #1 producing quartermaster in all of the nation. So we are really leading the charge across the nation, and it's the young people leading the charge. So Mayor Woodards, we're so grateful to her and all the council members for recognizing the young people for the dedication. They received this award through their perseverance and through different community service activities, as well as showing their abilities in different maritime skills through the advancements of the Sea Scouts.
Congratulations. That is impressive.
Yes.
And again, hard work. So when we think about some of the challenges the organization faces in providing a premier program like this one, Tom, what comes to mind?
Well, one of the things, I think the challenge we have, there's so many different activities we can participate in and so many requirements we have. We just never have enough time to do all the things we'd like to do or make the changes we'd like to affect. But, you know, that's just life, I think, today. And I think the results of this year demonstrate no matter, even though we feel we're not at a level we'd like to be, we're certainly at a very nice level. So,
I love that.
But we'd always like to have more time with the young people.
Oh, I want more time with the young people, especially these two people over here. What comes to mind when you think about that question, Monique, as a new executive director?
Thank you for asking that. I think the biggest thing is just letting parents and letting the young people know that we're there. I think making sure that we publicly are able to showcase this opportunity to the local schools, organizations, churches. So I really have been welcoming anyone that would invite us to come and speak to them about how youth can get involved and how we can support them. That's going to be the first challenge, is getting the visibility out there that we're a program, we belong to the youth of the Puget Sound area. So we'd like to get more young people to participate, and knowing that it's co-ed and it's inclusive for everyone. And the second challenge, of course, is just, supporting us through donorships. The young people in the Youth Marine Foundation definitely put in their share of sweat equity.
You bet.
After the last 3 weeks, they put in over 600 hours of time. So that is amazing. But we also do need the funding. So you can always go to our website if you'd like to sponsor or support this nonprofit organization. That's a huge one. But just really getting the word out there that we're there and we're ready for your youth.
I love that. So I want to find out from you, Daphne and Tom, as we have young viewers here, perhaps high schoolers or college students or a combination that are watching this. And if they are thinking, that might be something I think I want to try. What advice would you have for them, Daphne?
I would say that it's so much more than just the maritime aspect. It's the community that you come into on the water professionally and the crew you work with. It's all of the things you get to go and do. It's just an adventure from start to finish, and you get so much from it, and I'd really recommend it.
I love that. What would you add to that, Jonathan?
I'd say it's an opportunity you don't want to miss. A lot of people come to the program skeptical, but I've only ever seen people enjoy it. And it's something you can only do as a youth, and you'll get to do it along with other people your age, a little bit younger or older, and it's something you can take with you your entire life. These quartermasters are recognized by leaders all around the nation.
I love
and
that.
it's something you're going to keep with you forever, so you don't want to miss it.
I love that. Okay, for all of this fabulous Sea Scout goodness, who do we need to thank?
I think we need to thank our wonderful adult volunteers. Our ratio
Yes.
is 3 to 1, and these adults work full time. They're coming in after, they're sharing their maritime skills, they're maintaining their own licenses with the Coast Guard and with other things. Those volunteers give of their time. And I think we also need to thank the families. Kids often don't get there on their own. So moms, dads, grandparents are driving, putting in the time, making lunches. We have amazing volunteers. We could not do it without them.
I love that. I want to thank the four of you here on the couch for the leadership that I see, Monique and Tom, that you are steadfast in, and Daphne and Jonathan also for your willingness, for your openness, and for the adventure that you have embraced. This is so impressive. I can't think of any reason why anybody would not want to be a part of Sea Scouts. So I just want to say thank you so much for doing what you do for our city, and for being just outstanding in the sense of being open and welcoming and being a role model. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you,
and we
Amanda.
can't wait to get you on our boats.
There we go. I'm there. All right. Well, after just a little bit of musical chairs, we will have Tacoma Concert Band here to talk about their upcoming concert. You don't want to miss that. We'll be right back. Oh, I'd love to be.